Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 75. Last episode, we took Lynxia of the rack to the rack, and she ran off like a coward. We have Jaethal's quest that we need to do, and we also need to take care of some business here at court. We have some dangerous pixies. Lynxia is asking around about Darwin. Customs, Jubilos allows easier resolution of economic problems, providing +2 bonus to solve any problem with the treasurer. So that's successful. So Jubilost is free now. Keston, Crime Fighters, provides a +2 bonus to resolve any problem with the warden. That's a nice bonus. +3 BP each time the Grand Diplomat successfully resolves a situation. Yay! So those are done. So Evil Pranksters is a big deal. The cursed place known as Bald Hill, blah, 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 blah. We know about this. So we have to take care of this. It requires 1 day to solve. Who's available to do it? Keston, and it's Lindsay is going to get some kind of bonus here with it being green. What's her chance? 61%. Ooh, that's not good. Hold on. What if we do Keston? Because he gets and his is even lower because of 45%. So yeah, her green, she gets a big bonus. We could invest 2 points and that gets us to 81%. Or 85, I mean. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And then the Law of the Pike. Hell Knights from the Fort Inevitable, which is ruled by the Order of the Pike, are invading the region to bring it to heel. They are conducting judgments and executing people however they see fit. This is absolutely unacceptable. That is correct. It's absolutely unacceptable, and that's why we have Keston. And it's crisis points. So now we're in the really hard DCs. Crisis points. It's going to... 25. Yeah, we gotta leave it like it is and hope that we can roll. I mean, what can you do? You can get it up to 50. You can get it up to coin flip with one of these. Okay, we'll do that. Jeez, the DCs are starting to get hard. Kelled's Scouts. We don't have anybody who can do that. It's not supposed to start for a couple of months, but the game has a problem with the way it handles months. So, and the People's Wrath. 21 days to solve, and yeah, so not gonna happen. Okay, well then, let's roll over for a day, get this thing done, and then we'll go do Jaethal's quest. Actually, I should have saved the game before then, but we passed, so that's good. The curse gains power. Await a report. Okay, Bandage managed to persevere and enjoys peace once again. So that happened. Okay. Rank, who can we rank up? Not him. No candidates for that position. And Jubilost we can rank up. Spend 2 weeks resolving the economic problems. Do we want to do this? We should probably save the game here. Okay, game save. Let's see if anything really bad happens over the next 2 weeks. Upgrade the capital to the city. Great. And assemble a militia in Varnhold. So that's done. Okay. Rest in peace. That triumphed. Barony standing proud after our latest battle with the unknown curse. Great. This was no curse. An ancient curse, part 5. Oh, so that's interesting. A new attack is coming soon. We'll look at that and see when that's happening. So, what's it say about the curse? Deal with the devil. Wait for the developments. Darwin. Okay. We have that. 1001 questionable stories. Okay. We should pay her a visit. Find out what's distracting the weaponsmith from her work. Dr. Erlene wants to discuss her venture. From the capital. Okay. Well, I'll go talk to her. Ancient formula. How to build a kingdom, upgrade any region. Now that the capital looks decent, it's time to take care of the subjects dwelling beyond the city walls. There are lots of them. Many inhabitants of the stolen lands live off the forests and fields. Okay. Beneath the stolen lands, let's see. So, annexation, add 8 regions to your land. Okay. I don't see the quest that has to do with the curse. Oh, there it is. Ancient Curse Part 5. 281 days is what we have. So we have time. Law of the Pike. Failed. Well, that's a bummer. New phase of life in your capital. Divine protection from poison in all claimed regions. So that one's ready to go. That's good. Varnhold Militia is ready to go. Strengthen storyteller skills. That's ready to go. Okay. So we have all of these. A visitor awaits in the castle. Well then. Let's go see what they have to say. We will play the role of the king. Storyteller's here and he says, a new day and a fresh victory, your grace. Another attack has been repelled and your grateful subjects have a special reward for you. A bunch of coins. Nice. Lindsay gives you an oddly serious look. Well, you know who was behind the attacks? It was Tristan, wasn't it? I can't wait to see him again and ask him all the questions that are swimming in my head. Why did he betray us? He was so gentle and kind. We were his friends. The storyteller's voice is quiet but firm. In any case, I doubt that Tristan's absence will be in any way prevent the next attack. So the attacks will continue. I seriously doubt that Tristan was the one behind the attacks. I said before that I detected the magic of the Fae, and I remain sure of it. I think Tristan was only an accessory to our true foe. Well, then we will prepare. Doesn't matter who's behind it. We won't let them win. I am sure of it. Your barony is far stronger than your enemies imagine, as you remind them from time to time. Okay. Well then. Bakken, my man, what do you got for me, rocking with Bakken? Unfazed by the awkward silence, Bakken searches through his bag for quite a while and finally pulls out a sizable brown paper bag. Is there whiskey in that brown paper bag? There you go. A little something from old Bakken. Potion of Shield of the Dawn and a potion of greater invisibility. Thank you, Bakken. My pleasure. Okay. Well then, that takes care of that. Alright, let's see what we can do about more kingdom management stuff. Visitor awaits in the castle. Now what do we have for rank ups? Support the high priest's endeavors. We can do that for him. That'll rank up divine. That'll cost us some time. So let's get all the other advanced. Kellid Scouts is a problem. Okay. Let's see what other problems we have. Good neighbors. Okay. Opportunity. Problem. The Master of Pain. Okay. Lindsay can take that one. Problem. Kellid Scouts. Let's put him on the Kellid Scouts. It's an 80% chance we'll start that one. We have more Kellid Scout problems. Oh my god. Okay. One Erastus on. Well, great. Oh, so that's going to start like right now. Hold on. When's the other one then? What about this? When's this one start? Cancelled during the day it was begun. Okay, so hold on. There's two Kellid Scouts. This one's due way in the future. So I'm going to assign you to that one. Okay, next. Good neighbors problem. Storyteller. 61%. Start. Master of Pain. Okay, hold on. Master of Pain and the People's Wrath. So you got to do People's Wrath. You have no chance of making that successful. And the Master of Pain will send Lindsay on. Okay. Alright. Y'all are going to take some time to do that. And then we have 8 regions. Varnhold has suffered enough. Make the safety of the region's top priority. Top priority. Effect. For any problem that can be resolved by the warden in or an adjacent region, roll 2 checks and pick the best result. Oh, okay. Okay, I have insufficient funds for that. Oh, I definitely want to get that, though. That's a nice one. Okay, what else do we have? Bronze Shield Fortress. No special effect. No special effect. Why would I want to waste 100 BP on it? The Fish Farm Village. Don't have an advisor. What is it? Advisors. Wait a minute. Go back to that. Fish Farm Village. Although Silverstep fishermen prefer to see fish jumping in the boat by itself, you can still teach them a proper technique for fish farming. In fact, any village buildings in this or an adjacent region that grant either a community or loyalty bonus now grant a minimum +1 bonus for both. No candidates available for this position. Okay. It's a magical place. 625 BP. This is a 300 BP one for Oleg. Okay, Royal Hunting Grounds. No special effect. What? +2 sacred bonus to attack and damage against animals and magical beasts while within the kingdom. Also provides plus bonus to lore. Rastal's holy place. I like that. Who can do that? You can, if I want to. And it take 14 days. Okay, I do want to level you up, but I want this. So let's start that. Oh, it's a... Oh. Okay. Kellid Scouts, you failed me at 80%. Why? So here's what we have. Kellid Scouts. This one is due, if I take Ragongar off of here, this one is due next month. It's due in like 2 or 3 days, however many days there are in a month. I'm going to put him in there. I'm going to start it. It's 80% chance. Now, there's also this Kellid Scouts in month 8. Now, watch what happens here. We don't have a person to do... We don't have a person to do that Kellid Scouts, but it's supposed to be a month away. And the only thing left is good neighbors. Okay, we're going to put Storyteller in there. All right, we're going to save this. So the game is saved. Now, watch what happens. It's going to tell us that the Kellid Scouts failed. Even though it's not for another month. Because it gets confused when there's more than one of the same event. It doesn't matter what you do. The game gets confused about it. And now it says I failed because I didn't assign an advisor, even though I did assign an advisor. I don't care about the opportunity failing. She succeeded at Master of Pain. He succeeded at Good Neighbors. And he's got this Kellid Scouts one. And they're saying, and now there's a new one. There's this one still. So, just, Jesus. God, this game. All right, stay calm. A mysterious letter has arrived. All right, we're going to go to some stuff. This part is too frustrating for me to deal with. How broken those events are. It's really disappointing that Owlcat couldn't release a patch to fix those events. Like the event Kellid Scouts, there should not be 2 of those events. If that event is pending, the system shouldn't generate another one of those events. That should be a really simple fix in the code. But they just could never be bothered to fix it. Looks like we're finally about to see another part of the story that Darwin and Link see, but this time a peaceful solution seems an unlikely outcome. Our esteemed captain has sent us a message. Here, take a look. Our esteemed captain. Okay. He writes that he's built a city near your border and invites you to be his guest. But this invitation has a foul smell if you ask me. Lynxia is bound to be there too. I can bet that these two will be at each other's throat even before we show up. Okay, we will go as soon as we have time to spare. Probably kill each other before we even get there. Well, that might be true. Alright. Oh. Mim Wobblegong shows art. She gave us a circle of faith. Okay. That's as long as I'm here, I had this brilliant idea. It's going to be something really special, unique, perhaps the best thing ever. Okay, well, you go, Mim. Your Grace, I come bearing gifts. Yes, so the primal hide. Okay. I really think that every software development team that builds a game like this should have game testers that have autism and ADHD so that they can see how their bugs can derail the ability to play the game for people like me. Like, I can't focus on any of these characters now and what they're talking about and what they're bringing. I can't bother myself to read their dialogue because I'm so flustered at that bug. Like, it has completely crashed my ability to keep going now. It's just, they don't understand what those kinds of bugs do to people like me. What is this? Rastal's blessing. Great. Okay, Harem pulls you aside. Oh, yes. So you have the divine gift of the touch of the Unmaker. Yes, okay. Well, who gave me this gift? Torag or Grotus? And for what purpose? What should I do with it? Yes, well, okay. Maybe we should drive these Skeggy back to their mounds. Don't. I would enjoy seeing those smug Skeggy led by Torag's servant dig themselves a grave with their own hands and lie in it. It's probably petty of me. What's the difference who dies earlier or later if the same end awaits us all? But please allow me this small pleasure. Okay, well, tell me about your past. I don't want to know about this right now. I don't want to... Yeah, thanks for the conversation. We'll talk later. I have things I need to do. This game is really, really good at just interrupting the... This game, more than any other game, interrupts your flow. And that's what all the kingdom management stuff does, that I don't like how it interrupts the flow. Nobody with autism was involved in the making of this game. I can tell you that. Because if they were, this wouldn't have happened. And this is just, it's just so annoying. To just want to go out and get stuff done, and then it's one constant interruption after another. And on top of that, just broken quests. It's like, all right, we have a fancy capital now. Now, who was I supposed to talk to in the quests of the list? Region upgrade, obliteration, Verisk. So we need to talk to Verisk, and we need to talk to Shania, and we need to talk to Erlene, and I don't know where they all are, so. Octavian Regonger, Tessie the Quill, Burdell, okay. Passive. Looks nice, this. Getting the cobblestone streets here, that's great. Okay. A dog? And his name is Dog. Alright, I want you out. We're going to take Jaethal with us. We're going to go try to get rid of her quest. Get it resolved. And we will zippity-doo-dah around to a few places and talk to some people. So let's teleport to the North Gnarl Marches. Enter that place. We should be able to do a whole lot of teleporting all in the same day and get a bunch of stuff done. Because we have what? There's a trader here. Are we heavy? We must be. Yeah, we're heavy. Okay. I'm going to sell a bunch of stuff. And we're back, and there is something interesting here in the gear section. This is what we were given as an item from one of our many artificers, and it's the Primal Hide, and you can see it grants +2 luck bonus on all initiative and perception checks. Remember, our job here is trying to get his perception as high as possible. So since he's usually not in the way of getting hit, even though this is going to drop his AC down to 19, I'm going to put that on him so that he doesn't kind of forget, because I don't know that I'll remember to put this on him later for perception. So I'm just going to put it on him now. In the meantime, she's going to wear the dragon scale plate. Gives her +26 AC and gives her a bunch of acid resistance. So there's that. And then there is, what is she using for a weapon? She's got this +2 quarterstaff, grant the wielder +4 profane bonus to intelligence. I don't know that that's necessarily necessary. Staff of Whispering Souls. Because what else do we have? We have the Stonekeeper, a corrosive greatsword that grants the wielder the ability to cast spike stones. That's Second Execution, +1 Undead Bane. And the Mayhem, a +1 Anarchic Great Axe infused with the power of Chaos. Makes a weapon chaotically aligned and thus bypasses the corresponding damage reduction. Deals an extra 2d6 points of damage against all creatures of lawful alignment. I don't think she's going to need that, but we'll put that on her for right now. I think we'll just load that up like so. And how are we doing for encumbrance? We're back to being light. Great. Okay. So Chemo's not the one we want to talk to. We want to talk to Shiro. Oh, it's you. Please accept my gratitude for the workshop. The house is beautiful and the neighbors are wonderful and everything is so kind and friendly. I'm flooded with orders and I think I could still be rotting away in jail for a false accusation. Okay, so let's discuss everything else later. I thought we had to talk to that person. I guess that was the person we don't have to talk to. Who do we have to talk to? Erlene, Shania. Oh my god. Okay, where are they all at? Well, we came here and sold goods. Big deal. In that case, let's teleport around. Where would everybody else? Let's go to the south neural marches, see who's here. I heard someone make a really smart suggestion, or I read it on a forum, and I can't remember if it was Steam or Reddit, but they said to name your towns after the artificers that are there, and I thought that was really smart. I was thinking I need to do that. Dragon. Okay. So tell me about that idea you had about a family relic and a masterpiece. Here's the story. Our family used to have a suit of plate armor named Onslaught. My grandfather wore it to perform many heroic deeds. What a great dwarf he was, but it's been stolen by my brother Kurgan. And when Kurgan fled, Onslaught has been in my mind ever since. I'd intend to bring the relic back. Okay, so how do I do that? After you hired me, one merchant told me he saw some fragments of the armor that looked like Onslaught. Kurgan is such a fool, he couldn't find a buyer for the whole suit. It's too valuable, so he pawned it off piece by piece. Someone's got the jambarts, another got the gauntlets, and a third got the cuirass. A fine set of armor turned into a pile of junk. Fancy junk. See if any of my grandfather's armor, bring it back, and I will promise to repay you. Okay, remind me where I can find the merchants who might have your armor. Let's see. Turns out all three local merchants. They're like vultures pulling apart a corpse. They buy whatever they can. So one merchant seems to be at the capital. Another was staying at some trading post. It's got an owner with a strange name. Yeah. And the third is always prowls in distant corners looking to buy valuables on the cheap. I believe he has an acquaintance, Huntress Dumra. Okay. I'm going to make a note about this thing. And I put this in my Excel spreadsheet just because the game is so poor with its quest journal. I don't trust it anymore. I have no trust for it. So, all right. So we got him. So we can go try to get Onslaught. Yeah. Is there anybody here? Shania. Okay, so Shania is also here. Shania Twain. All right, let's talk to her. Happy to see you, O most worthy one. Rest your legs and listen to my stories. That is, if you've nothing more important to do. What sort of help do you need? Proffers a small scroll. This was written by my father. It was meant for a family that has lived for centuries near the home of my relatives in Absalom. Life has scattered us all across Galarian, but we never gave up hope of reuniting with those we once knew so well. My father asked me to pass this letter to a member of the fine family, should I ever happen to stumble across one. As I have recently discovered, one of them lives nearby. The noble Hassif trades in your capital. I confess I'm too nervous to meet him. I fear that my anxiety will cause me to behave inappropriately, and I may disgrace myself for it. Would you assist me in fulfilling my duty and deliver him this letter? I do not believe that my heart can be at peace until the letter is delivered. No problem. Okay. So it's a letter. All right, we will deliver her letter. So now we know she's in the same town as Dragon. 1001 questionable stories. Well, I can understand that. All right, where would the next ones be? So the Camellands, we could go there. Well, let's go try to deal with her quest, maybe. Actually, it shouldn't take very long. Where is this? Silver Step. Ratnik. Okay, so this is where we put this one here. Bald Stones we haven't visited yet? I'm making notes about which yeah, so here's Varus. Okay. So we have Verisk. We know where he is. Your Grace decided to see how old Verisk is doing. I set up nicely here. I forge armor and weapons for anyone who's got the coin, though the fighters in these lands are weak. Some can't even lift a normal axe. They cannot hold a candle to my sons. My eldest was a strong one. He could hit an ogre with a hammer so hard it would leave behind his teeth along with his boots, but they are gone, both the son and his hammer. For 12 generations my family has owned this hammer. It's a relic, you could say. I wish I could fix it, but how? And for whom? Perhaps I can help. It's a hammer named Obliteration. Oh, that's nice. Weren't we just... Oh, we were looking at a suit named Onslaught. See, this is what happens when you have partial synesthesia. You associate colors with the first letters of words. At least I do. So I knew that it was an O, which is a more or less white color for me. So I was like, Obliteration. Weren't we just talking about a suit of armor with the same white O to begin the name? But it was Onslaught. Okay. So it was, kind of. Hold it with both hands. Whatever you hit, the only thing left there will be is a greasy spot. Skadoosh, in the immortal words of Poe Panda. Mr. Poe. I gave it to my son. When it got too heavy for me, he named it Nibbler. You see, its head has beak-like wedges made of Inabrix. Inabrix is a very hard celestial metal. It cuts through iron like a knife cuts through butter. It was a fine hammer. Nobody knows how many skulls it cracked. It broke the day my son was killed. The hammer's head cracked all over from a magical blow. It needs to be reforged, but where can I possibly get any Inabrix? Without that, the hammer is just an ordinary sledge. You can use it to hammer its post or tie your neck and drown. Technically, he's bound to have some. Okay, so he needs Technically. Okay. So Verisk needs the Technic League. Well then. And Nazriel is here. Okay. Well then. On our way to the next place. So the last one we had to talk to was Erlene. Well, where is Erlene at? Erlene is in the main city, so we don't need to worry about her until we go back to pick up our main tank. So we're going to teleport to Barnhold, and we're going to try to take care of her quest. So to do that, we need to go all the way down to the Valley of the Dead. Yay. 1 day, 22 hours. Go, lightweights. You don't have a lot of armor, so you don't have a lot of loot. You're lightweight. Let's see if you can make it. Oh, who else is down here? What is this town? Silvershire. Oh, Silvershire is really close. Silvershire is almost closer. Be able to sneak past it as well. Then we will fight.
Against me.
Who are we fighting? Goblins. Oh, well, this is easy, Lindsay. Let's do Fascinate for when they get close. Haste, everybody. Darling, you rock. Are we gonna have to run to all of them? I got a better idea. You spend a turn doing this. Okay. We'll let some skeletons do some work. Yeah, that's good. And me. Let's see. Go attack this guy. Jubilost. Oh, that was nice. You want to attack somebody?
Unworthy.
Well, not if you're going to do that. Okay, Lindsay. Did you get them both? You did. Great. Just do that. Where's this guy? Right there. Oh, yeah. He's going to get smacked.
I'll cut you.
Guys are spread out all over the place. Skeletons. Make it happen. Just get up here, buddy. You want to slay living? Oh, that takes a whole turn. This guy up here. I will run over there and be ready. Jubilost. Use a force bomb on him. Oh, so cute.
Wretched things.
Oh my god, she just whiffed. Okay. They'll find my jokes funny. So funny. Okay, folks. That one's out of the way. Get out of here. Sure, grab all that stuff. Yeah, so how close is Silver Step? I didn't realize I'd put it so close over here. So Silver Step is right there. It's actually much closer, isn't it? Oh. Okay. Why don't you go here then? Because we can rest there for a night. They're all going to get tired.
My strength betrays me.
Don't be a wuss, Ragonger. You are a big, strong half-orc. Now, I think all we need to do is rest here. Yep, we just hit the button. We don't have to do anything special. Great. Actually, while I'm here, let's see what the name of the vendor is here. Mim Wobbleganger is here. Okay, and is there anybody else here? Is there a second vendor here? No. There's a priest. Okay. So Mim Wobbleganger is here. Now let's get down here. Valley of the Dead. Little selling source. You've never been to this location. Well,
My strength betrays me.
you are such a wuss. Look at...
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Let's do this. Let's rest here before we go in. Special roles. Who's available for a special role? You. Who's the most observant? You're +1. Okay. Camp. Camp. I'm clicking, and I'm clicking, and I am singing, and what? You can't be bothered to... Whatever.
The stolen lands are a most intriguing place. I think a delicately decorated guide to the stolen lands by Jubilost Narthropple would sell quicker than sobering elixirs after a city festival.
I'd pay for bug fixes to this game. That's what I'd pay for. I would actually pay for that. This game could be really enjoyable with some bug fixes. Why couldn't I assign my character to camp? I don't know. Just decided not to. Okay, now we got this person. Let's buff. So just like I did last episode, I paused the game for a brief moment, forgot to unpause it. So let me regale you with the tale of what just happened. This lady here with Jaethal, Tanika, didn't want to die. She was old. She was one of Urgathoa's followers. And she knew the secret of a ritual that was very powerful. She held the secret of Urgathoa, which allowed her to use the blood of relatives to grant her everlasting life, basically. But before her chance to use the ritual on her own daughters and become young and youthful again, something happened. Anyway, she offered to give us the ritual in exchange for raising her as undead, so we made a lawful check to force Jaethal to raise her and keep the bargain, because after this person gave up their life willingly and just kind of crumbled to the ground, Jaethal said, okay, we have the ritual, now I don't need to raise her, she's a pathetic being, she's weak. But we said, lawful, no, you must stick to the bargain. So here we are. We have raised the character, and now these other people have made their way here. Enio. The false merchant Enio walks towards you with the easy gait. His calm friendliness has disappeared, like a mask fallen from his face. His clothes are decorated with easily distinguishable symbol of Pharasma. I hope you've settled all your affairs with the poor old exile, meaning Tanika. It was an interesting show to watch. It was, if I hadn't have paused the game and forgot to unpause it again. Tanika says, the undead priestess tightens like a predator preparing to strike. You, so many years later, and you come to me again. Why are you here? Why stand once more between me and immortality? Time to explain yourself, Enio. I don't have much to add beyond what I'm sure you already know. I'm the Inquisitor of Pharasma, and for almost 40 years I've hunted the undead and cultists of Urgathoa for the glory of the Lady of Graves. I destroyed Taneka's coven. I tracked Jaethal into the wasteland and killed her, only to find that her hideous deity returned her to life. To put an end to that, I made use of a company of naive young elves from a camp near the Thorn River. What a stunning frankness, Jaethal says. She smiles lightly, almost affectionately. Did you imagine half-blood that those youngsters could handle me and the Baron? Do not be so naive, Inquisitor. I held no hope that young elves would kill either you or your defender. No, I wanted you, rather, to kill them. And I did all I could to inform their relatives in Kyonin of the horrible violence you perpetrated. Retribution will follow sooner or later. One lonely warrior of Pharasma may fail, but 3 elven clans will find a way to exact their revenge. There's no way out, Jaethal. Not for you. So you deliberately sent the elves to their deaths. They weren't undead. What grudge did you hold them? They were a necessary tool to complete my mission. In my youth, I thought the best decision was a bold, honest battle between apostates and monsters, but I learned much from my struggle against Taneka. There's nothing worse than seeing an abomination rise before you and being powerless to strike it down. One must use any method available. Sharp lad, Ragangar says. I like you. Did you track down Jaethal right after her expulsion from Kyonin? Immediately after the trial. I was born in Kyonin, and I often visited. It is uncommon for high society ladies to perform ritual murders for the glory of the Dark Goddess, so the news quickly reached my native Greengold, and soon came to me. When later the elves sentenced her to exile, rather than the usual life imprisonment, well, how could I stay away? That's all well and good, but why do you come here now? I wanted to talk to you, Baron. My hunt for Jaethal is the greatest work of my life. He is the living example of the hideous existence of the cult of Urgathoa, the distortion of the world order, and the triumph of the evil intentions of her vile deity. Even if I die today, the story will end the way I intended. You can still change your own role in it, Jedex. You've been playing games for too long, Zealot. Enio allows himself to smile for the first time. I've heard this so many times, even among the priests of Pharasma. There are many who think my faith is insane and my methods cruel and excessive, but that is the fate of the Inquisitor, loneliness. Jaethal has served me well, and I desperately need her as a counselor. Cannot allow you to kill her. Well, I shall risk immortality for your death, Pharasmite, Tanika says. Everything will proceed as I have planned, Enio says, with or without.
Hard way.
Okay, yeah, we'll do it the hard way. This is why we buffed. Okay, let's do you later. Let's do you now. You get... No, we're going to do... Oh, wait a minute. You can haste everybody, but can she haste everyone? She can. Okay. Let's do this first then. She's going to haste everybody. And then she's going to try to fascinate some folks. And she's going to move kind of up here. Oh, no, that's me. That's not what I wanted to have happen. Dang it. Okay. We'll come over here. We'll sneak attack him. Force blast this guy. Yeah, that would be best. It's either him or him. Let's get him. He's some kind of wizard, I think. Knock him prone or kill him. You're gonna try to come over there and stab me? That's not gonna work. How many more people are there? There's what? There's guys back here. Okay, there's dudes back there. Well, let's wait you be on Mr. Grotus here, because he's gonna handle the backdoor guys. Because they're gonna get zapped like that. In that case, let's see about if everybody comes in here. Where's the other one? Another one back there. Let's do this. Can you? Okay. Oh, I'm not sure I want you to do that. Let's wait. Can you slay living somebody over here? You got to be really close to him, eh? Okay, that's the disadvantage there. Let's do this then. Let's do Archon's Aura. And then I'm going to allow you to smack the hell out of this person. Give yourself a little bonus here.
Die for me.
Oh, and she fell right over. That's nice. Dude, I can stab you all day if you want to keep doing that. Jaethal. Okay, yeah, sure. What is this? Animate dead. Spell raises an undead skeleton champions. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Have those guys get over there. Do that. And then come over here. So when this thing gets up, you can smack it. Take care of this guy. You ran a long way over there, dude. A long way. Okay, my friend. Oh, you fascinated him, didn't you? I don't really need you to do anything then. I think you can just sit pretty, girl. Because I'm going to stab the heck out of some people here. Dead and loving it. Stab that person on the ground. That's nice. Okay, give me some more force bombs there, bud. Oh, yeah, they didn't like that. At all. Skeletons wailing on those guys, keeping them busy. Which one is this guy? It's way down there. Okay. It's not really gonna matter. Just give him some more skeletons. Keep him busy. Oh my god, you guys are gonna run all the way over here. Why would you not go for the close ones? Okay. Whatever.
Bleed for me.
That was nice. That was crunchy. Jaethal. Yeah, get over here. Just be ready. She's righteous mighty. Oh, we got one of them. Okay, let's make the other one fall down. He saved. How did he save? He rolled a 20. That's of course why he saved. Of course. Of course. What was I even thinking? Why would I even think? Jeez. Gotta be joking me. You gotta be kidding me, Smalls. You fell right over. That's awesome. Oh my god, I love those bombs. That is fantastic work. Let's do this. Let's get you right over here. I'm gonna see if you can see what kind of damage you can do next turn. If the skeletons don't kill everything first. So the trees were blocking the way and that was the problem. Interesting.
Fear me.
That guy's dead. Oh my god, they really have to go around that far? Jaethal. Oh really? You can't even reach him from there? Are you kidding me? You got a long weapon. Oh, whatever. Oh, okay. What's this do? Granting a sacred bonus on attack. Sacred bonus on armor class. Inflict light wounds. We're not close enough, eh? Okay. Who knew trees could be that problematic? Oh, he's down for the count. Okay, I guess I get to finish him. Actually, I want to see if he can slay living. He's not going to get up. See if you can pull it off, but I can't believe this has such a short range. What? Oh my god, he critically missed by rolling a 1. Okay. Okay. Jesus. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm blown away by that. They saved with the crit 20. We missed with the crit miss. It's like, you get one chance to use Slay Living and you roll a critical miss. It's just, it's so typical. Tanika, what are you going to do? Thank you, my sister. My journey in this world is not over yet. No, it's not. Presume we'll see you later. Maybe we won't. Well, Jaethal's little spat there appears to be over. Okay, let's go right here. Silvershire. Travel. Well, if we can get one thing done, that helps. Now we go back to the capital, and if really quickly we can find Irene,
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
then that would be good. Teleport to the capital. Tuskdale. So some people had a problem finding this person in the main square. They're supposed to be west of Asif. So we'll see if we can find them. People on forums and Steam reported having a problem finding this person if it had been turned into a big city like this. So there's Asif. West would be this direction. So we can find her. Zarsi. Jubilat. Citizen. Horses, there's Early. Okay, right there. Did you buy the horses? What do you need, sister? Greetings, your grace. It's an honor to have you here. Now I can deliver all kinds of magical rarities for you from across all of Galaria. You may order something specific if you so choose, or can act of my own accord. As I said, nothing is impossible. Let's discuss this exquisite item you can get only for me. Oh, your grace. This is so embarrassing. I'd love to, but there's something I have an associate, shall we say. Name's Ollie. He's a human, my gopher. Long legs, strong. He was due back with payment for a fat contract 3 days ago. I have a feeling that something happened to him, or worse, that he fled with my money, which was promised as a down payment to my partner for that rarity I was procuring for you. Ollie has the chest of gemstones stashed somewhere near the southern border. Without it, we're never getting your relic. Why, if someone could find Ollie, maybe visit his family at Lake Silverstep or talk to his wife, Ladika. No, it doesn't feel right to request that of you, my grace. Describe Ladika so I can find her. How would I know what she looks like? I never paid attention to Ollie talking about his family. Adorable, charming kids, his wife always waiting by the water for him to return from adventures. Yuck. I see. Well, okay. I guess I'll go find him. Can I buy something right now? Everything I have in the shop has been ordered individually. That's how I do it. Okay, well then. We have to go talk to somebody. Great. Return the chest of genuine gemstone. Well, we will do that next episode then. For now, let's see what other kind of trouble our kingdom can get into. So folks, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to take a look at Kingdom Affairs at the start of the next episode, and we'll see what happens. Everybody, thanks for watching. As usual, if you dig it on a turn-based Thursday, give it a like, subscribe, all that jazz. Leave comments and questions down below. If you're playing the game, as I know a couple of you were, I'm sure you finished your games by now. There were some people who were playing when I was starting my series, but of course releasing one video a week and then having long delays because of real-life things. I'm sure many of you are far ahead or have finished your playthroughs. Let me know how those went. We're going to keep forging ahead, and I will see you next time. Until then, happy gaming, everyone.